where I wanted to do, whenever I do my lashes, I like to come here and do them with you guys because so many of you really like to see them done. And when you go, so I use the Lashify lashes, and I have used literally every single lashes brand under the sun. So due diligence, I've used all of them, I promise. But I always go back to the Lashify, and I just like them. I like the quality of them. They last a long time. They're reusable multiple times. They last almost 2 weeks, and they are like super affordable. A lot of people say Lashify is expensive, but you get more lashes on the thing, and you can wear them more without them breaking down. So it's actually a lot less expensive. So I'm going to explain this the way that I talk, like regular people understand, instead of like using the words, because I don't know all the words and what they're called and everything. So if you want my discount link to these, just comment lashes, but you can always text me. I put my number there. Okay. So this stuff is I was putting my eyeshadow on this morning. My power flickered for a split second. What happened? Up to Jesus. It's the Lord. Okay, so I start with this stuff. This is a double-ended like situation. So on one side, this is like glue, right? I'm 6 days and going strong. Aren't they great? I love them. So this is the glue stuff. This is the mascara looking side, right? So it looks like mascara, but it's just like a bond, okay? So I don't know what this is called, but this is the Whisper Light Flexible Bond, and it has this stuff. How do you get yours to stay on for 10 to 15 days? I'm not sure. Do you get them wet or anything? I don't get mine wet, and I'm really careful when I wash my face, but I clean them at night with like micellar water and a Q-tip. I use the black Q-tips so that the white fuzzies from the white Q-tips don't get in my lashes. And they're like charcoal Q-tips, and they work really, really well. Eyeshadow's finished without incident, and my makeup is on. Sarah, I freaking love you. The stoner method Sahara came up with. What is that? Explain it to me. Okay, so I'm just putting this like bond stuff on kind of like mascara. And I just kind of coat. I don't think you need like a super heavy amount, just a little bit. See, it's just like, I don't get them wet. Huh. I'm wondering is your face really oily? Like, do you tend to have oily skin? If so, I would recommend using like makeup eraser wipes that don't have oil in them, or like maybe a more drying cleanser on your lashes before you do them. Maybe it's like eliminating some oils or something. I don't know. That's really weird. And also, like, I use cream makeup and everything, but I guess I don't really use it a lot on my lids. I use powder eyeshadow. I don't know why they wouldn't be staying longer. They always stay a long time for me. And like when I take a shower, I take a hot shower, so it's not like the steam. I don't know. I'm really not sure. Okay, so in this same tube of stuff on the other side, this looks like Elmer's glue, and this goes along the lash line. And so this is how I apply it on like along the lash line. I just come here and just kind of swipe it along the lash line. Not like on the waterline, but I've gotten it in my eye because I'm klutzy. I've gotten it in my eye and it doesn't hurt, but like, don't try to put it in your eye probably. Try to be careful with it. I use a visor when I shower. That's smart. That's actually really smart. Okay. Let's get a little more up in here. So this white stuff, this will dry clear, just like Elmer's glue does. I do one coat, let it sit, then forget you did a first coat, then do it again, then do the same thing with the Whisper White, but swipe it and do it twice. Oh, so you do like double coat. I've never done that. Try that. If your lashes aren't staying on, try the double coat. Maybe that'll work out better. It's awkward on this side because I'm not left-handed, so I got to use my right hand, and it's the opposite side of my face. But anyways, this is the stuff I call Elmer's glue. It really does look like just Elmer's glue, doesn't it? It really, really does. Whoa! That's a big blob. See, I'm just gonna like wipe it on there. it'll kind of like, it'll dry. You can see it on the lashes. And then whenever you put your lashes on, it's cool because this stuff doesn't dry like immediately. So you have you have a while. So like if you put your lashes on and you don't like it, just pull it off and put it right back on. You can buy a pack of 10 for like $5. I've never considered doing the freaking visor for the lashes. Hey, Rachel. Did you guys know? Oh, Carrie, get these lashes. My eyelashes are white blonde. How do I make it match? Mascara. Most women I see putting them on have dark lashes. Oh, go on the Lashify website. They have other colors. Like they have brown. You might do really well with brown. What was I going to say? Oh, so back in the day, if there's any kids, like earmuffs, they used to call I don't know if this is for real, but I saw a meme and it had this girl wearing long lashes. And she said back in the day, they used to call them cumbrellas. And I thought that was really, really funny. Super inappropriate, but so funny. It's not funny. Okay. So the size that I use is EE, which is extra extreme. 18. I know they look really, really big and I was like scared of them at first. I was like, holy bananas. But then I put them on and I was like, wow, that is really, really pretty. So don't be afraid to go bolder because I did. And I was like, that is so, so nice. So this is EE 18. So this is how they look. You pull them out of the little, what is it, little plastic thingy? I think it's called a gossamer. I don't know if these are called gossamers or if this whole thing is a gossamer. I don't know. But this little gossamer thing, and you pull it out of the plastic thing. See how it has the separated lashes or whatever? And then I take this little guy, which is like, I call this a masher, but I think it's called a tweeze or a, what's it called? I don't know, one of y'all corrected me and you were like, it's not a masher. And I was like, I'm sorry. Yeah, I want to try, I've tried a whole bunch of different ones. I haven't tried the Starburst yet, but I just don't care for them. Like I always go back to the super, super full extra extremes. Otherwise it just looks weird. A wand. Thank you. It's a wand. Okay. So I take this little situation here and I hold my lashes at the end, and the way that you kind of remember to apply this is like you're feeding soup to your lashes underneath. So you just kind of like whoop and go under. So I'll show you. I do not go all the way to the outer corner also because then it droops my eye. So depending on your eye shape, you might want to bring it in quite a bit. Look, see how much lash I leave out? But look, it's all the way at the end. And I feel like when I go all the way to that last lash, it's like this. Brick stacking girl. Oh, I've done the brick stacking. I do like the brick stacking where you take, like, if you want to add fullness, but I haven't tried it with anything other than these. So I guess if you do that with the Starburst, you could probably do the same thing. I tried what was the other ones I tried? I've tried the fluffy. I've tried the, I can't remember the names of the other ones, but I have tried quite a few. Okay, so now I'm going to take another 18. So I do 18, 18. And I'm going to take this here. So I do 18, 18, 17, 16. So I'm just going to come on and how long do they last? Jessica Wabbit. I love that so much. So these last me it's about 10 to 13 days for me. That's about my average. And then I pull them off and start again. Because by that time they have like eyeshadow and all the other gunk on them and it's time. And then you can reuse them. You can reuse them, I'd say about 4 to 5 times before they just start getting a little bit more flimsy and it's time to start new. You're my favorite. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. It gives you a lift. Yeah, it really does. It really does give you a lift. I paused the Dating Detective so I could watch this even though I have lash extensions. First of all, thank you for listening to the podcast. We really appreciate the support. Jessica Wabbit. So these are, I think it's like $25, but if you sign up for like their whatever, it's like $21. But I have a discount code for, if you type lashes, it'll give you the discount code for a control kit. So the control kit looks kind of like this, but it has 2 lash spaces and then it has like a lighted mirror. And so once you get the control kit, it has the glue and the things, the little mashers, and you choose 2 of the gossomers or whatever, 2 of the sizes. And then once you get that control kit, then you can, it gives you 3 choices for the lashes, and then you can also like add different ones if you want to, like if you want to try others. But look how pretty this is. So also try not to touch your waterline with the spine of the lash because you'll feel it and it will be uncomfortable. But that's the only thing is like, just don't touch the waterline. You can get them on Amazon and subscribe and save. Yes, subscribe and save. Are they, do they have the Lashify on Amazon? That'd be cool if they did. Okay, and then these are the 17, so EE17. So these are just the same, just a little tiny bit shorter. So I like to go big to small. Some people put the biggest in the middle and then do the small on the inner and outer corners. It's really, really preference. Like you can do whatever you want. Oh, that is so cool. I didn't know Amazon had the Lashify. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. I had no idea. And I live on Amazon, so I feel like I should know that. Okay, so EE17, it's got a little fuzzy in it. There we go. And then I just put them side by side. See, so this next one is going to go right next to it. Right there. See, and it just sits there literally like side by side by side. And it's just real comfortable. And they just stick to it. And I always describe the stickiness, like the tackiness of the Bond as like bug legs. Like they're sticky. Like that's how bug legs are. Like they're sticky, but they're not like sticky like concrete. Just like clingy a little bit. And look, you see how it's on my water line just a little bit? I'm just going to push that back off the water line because I can feel it. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Oh yeah, that's good. There we go. Perfect. And I just love how they, like, you just wake up with like your lashes on. It's nice. Hey Shannon, good to see you. Okay, so now this is, this one's going to be for the other eye. I'm going to do 16. Now I'm going to go in with the 16. So 18, 18, 17, 16. Have you ever used Lilac Street? Yes, I have used literally every single brand. Lilac Street, the other ones, I can't think of the names of them. Yes, I did try Lilac Street. I did not like them because like they were much more flimsy, and although they were good, like they were okay, the style wasn't, I feel like it wasn't as voluminous because they were much more flimsy. And when you go to reuse them, they were like you couldn't wash them easily. Like you can reuse them, but they just didn't last. Like you can reuse these like 4 or 5 times before you have like little lashes falling out of the thing or whatever. And the Lilac Street and like the other ones, they just didn't last as long. But believe me, I tried every single one because I was like, I tried the Dollhouse lashes, the Lilac Street, and there's another one that I've tried so many. I've tried the knockoff brands. One that is good, like if you're on a budget, is the Falscara at Walmart, the Kiss brand Falscara. They sent me one in a PR package one time, and they are really good. I got them to last for, I think, 3 or 4 days. They weren't good with reusing, but if like balling on a budget, get the Falscara. They weren't as good quality and they didn't have as much of a selection, but if you just need something like in a pinch and you're on a budget, definitely get those. They were really good. And they're at Walmart in the cosmetic aisle. Ah! Hold on. We got a straggler. Where is he? There he is. I found him. We got a straggler. There we go. Hold on. We got a situation up in here. They're not playing well together. There we go. There. Now just sit pretty and be nice to one another. So I like how, because the glue doesn't dry right away, like you don't have to get it perfectly even. And so like if there's one that you don't like the placement of, look, I'll show you. I'll take it off and show you. Look, you just kind of take it from the spine and just lift it off. It isn't concreted on there yet. What is wrong with this? Hold on. My fella's got like a defect. No, he's good. That was me. My bad. And then, so the glue, like you have like literally a long period of time before it. And then when you mash them, that's when it like fuses them. Okay, little guy, we're going to try this again. There we go. That's much better. There we go. See what I mean? So if you take them off and put it back on, like it's fine. And also if you watch the tutorials on Lashify, on like the Lashify website, it's really great. And Lashify has like customer servicers, like they'll video chat you and give you customer service or whatever. And their videos are really good. I prefer to watch someone like an actual consumer using the product because it feels more real, but that's just me. And when we mash this guy, he's going to be on there much tighter. Okay, so let's do the other side now. So now same lash map. I start with 18. And I already did the glue on both sides, so I'm just going to make it stick to it. So once you kind of adhere them, see how they just kind of hold on? It's just like the bug legs because they're sticky bug legs. It's really, really easy. So 18, no, I need 2 18s. I do 2 18s, then a 17, then a 16. So 18, 18. And then feed soup to your eye. This one. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then my 17, which is the last one on this guy. So then you just throw this guy away. And they have like little containers that you can keep your lashes in. Like I wrote with a permanent marker, like what size each one of these are, but it's like a little compartment. Like there's different compartments for the different lashes. So you just put them there after you clean them and then you can just reuse them. It's really easy. And then if you have a lash that falls off somehow or you're sleeping and it comes off, just glue it right back on. Like that doesn't happen very often, I'll be honest with you, but it can happen and then you just glue it back on. Excuse me. Really, really easy. There we go. My eyes are 2 different sizes. Most of our eyes are 2 different sizes. So you might even have a different lash map for both eyes, and that's okay. So don't worry about that. But I think this one is wonky and this one is not. Or the other one's wonky. I don't know. But our face is not symmetrical. There we go. Okay, so once you have them placed where you want them, you just kind of look and you're like, yeah, the placement is good, whatever. When you mash them, like then you're going to fuse them. So you're going to kind of basically like push the adhesive onto the lash and you're going to like tighten them there. So you're basically tightening down the bolts, right? So you're tightening down the screws. So I put my lashes back in my little container here. When you get the control kit, that you get the control kit that I have a discount link for, it has the mirror and I think it's lighted. So it's really cool. And then, like I said, they give you the things that you need. And it's just like a compact little carry case and it's really neat. Okay, so now I have my lashes on. I'm going to mash them together with this thing. So I take this right here and I find the spine and just gently squeeze. Like I don't do it gently. I squeeze pretty hard. And then I just kind of hold it there for a few minutes. And then go to the next one. And as I squeeze it, I kind of lift up, like I'm kind of curling up. And so it kind of gives like a little bit of a lift when you're mashing them. What if you're who was the person that said their lashes don't stay on? They have like a waterproof finishing stuff. They have this eyeliner looking stuff. They have like a nighttime what words are hard. They have night bond sealer and a waterproof sealer. So they have sealers that you can use. I typically don't use those. I guess I should. I just forget. Because you don't want to use those until like 30 minutes after, because then it takes away like the tackiness also, but that usually goes away on its own. But see how you just kind of like, once you set them where you want them and you mash them, and these will last for like a week. And it's really nice because I feel like, I don't know. It's just a nice way. I will say that it's less expensive than going to get my lashes done at the salon, like with the lash tech. I did go get my lashes done for a while, but it became really expensive and really, really high maintenance. And like you had to schedule, and then you had to leave your house and go make the schedule and go see her every so often. It took forever. And this is just like so quick, so easy. And it's really, really, it's doable for anyone. So see how once I mash them, now I have like a really pretty lift. It's really nice. You guys got to try these. Hey, Crystal Lee. Hi. Y'all, thanks for coming on and joining me on these things. Did you guys see the video I just posted about the lady at the post office? Oh my gosh, you guys. I was like, that's why I said on the title, it said, we're doing DIY lashes and bring your positive attitude. Some folks, I feel like, need more positivity. Like, they need to be surrounded by more people that are positive, because some folks they're angry all the time. Y'all ever come across them people where it's just like they're always angry and you're like, Lord. Sarah, you have to go watch it. It was funny. So what happened was, I'm in the post office and I'm walking out and there was a lady walking in. Well, the door isn't necessarily small, but whenever you, how are they with oily skin? I would just use the pre-cleanse stuff to eliminate the oil before you do this, but then it's fine. So I'm walking out, and when you walk in the door at the same time as someone, it's human nature to kind of like give them their space. So then you're both like squeezing, like, oh, okay, whatever. So just to be silly and avoid any awkwardness, excuse me, and they have like these two, like, the metal detector, they don't really work. I don't know why they're there, but you have to like squeeze through those, and then it's like a funnel out to the parking lot. Anyway, so she's walking out and the doors open automatically, just like at Walmart. You walk to the door and it goes bzz, like whatever. And so just being silly, I was like, let me get the door for you, huh? And pretending that my hand was like opening the door magically. I was like, let me get the door for you. Good afternoon, whatever. And I was just, put a smile on her face, whatever, and just be silly and, smile at a stranger, whatever. Heaven forbid. And she looks at me and she's like, it's automatic. And I was like, here I am thinking I have magical powers. Like, here I am thinking that I'm opening this door with my magic. And she told me she ruined it. She told me that it was automatic door. And I was like, how dare her? Like, I thought that I was magical. Anyways, so it was just the fact that I was just trying to be silly and just say, let me get the door for you. Because the door opened, the door was going to open either way, but I was just being silly. And yeah, she does. And and somebody commented, and she made a good point. She said, what if this person is like autistic and they're on the spectrum? Like, not everybody is chipper. And I get that, right? And like, maybe that's just how they are. And not everybody has to be chipper. Absolutely. Like, you're entitled to be as raunchy as you want or as nice as you want. Like, that's between you and the Lord, I guess. I don't know. I'm not your mama, do what you want. But I feel like it was the rolling of the eyes and the shoulder and the I can't be bothered with you type of thing that really did it for me. And it was just bothersome to me. And then I realized, like, okay, bad day. Let's say she's having a bad day and just not into it, right? Then, like, take it as a gift. If someone is being kind to you and you're having a bad day, accept that gift. And be like, man, I really needed that kindness or whatever. So that's why I was like, we need to be kind to each other. Like, we need to start. And everybody's like, Mackenzie, not everybody has a personality like you. Like, not everybody's just going to say hi to everybody. People are shy. I get that. But you can be shy and not be a dickhead. Sorry, but you can. You can. Like, just a little or whatever. Or just look at me. Just look at me. Just look at me walking by or something. But you don't have to be like, it's automatic. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Did not know. Did not know those doors were automatic. I did not know there was like a sensor. No shit. And then I was like, just to comfort her, like to make her, like, I don't know if she thought that maybe she thought that I thought that she was dumb and like didn't know that the door was automatic or something. Hell if I know. And so I was like, oh, I was just being silly. The door was going to open. Okay. And she basically told me to fuck off with her eyes. It's fine. Like, it's fine. Look, I can feel that one. You see how that one's like touching the water line? I can feel that one. So I'm going to move that one up. The glue isn't fully dry yet, so it's fine. See what I mean? This is why I like watching real people do this stuff and not like not the perfects on the website, not the professionals on the website. There we go. Now it's not on the water line. If you get it on the water line, just peel it off and like put it back on. It is not concrete. Like, it is not super, super dry right away. So you have time. I think that's what makes these kind of, I like to say dummy proof, idiot proof. Like they're really, really easy for beginners or for a novice. And you just like squeeze them. And see how they look? Like, they look really good. Don't they look pretty? And then when you put your How's the glue after they come off? Easy to remove. Oh yeah, that's a good question. So after they come off, like once I'm done with them, like I can tell there's like a little bit of shimmer from my eyeshadows and like it's time to redo them. I gently just kind of lift them and peel them from the spine. But I put a little bit of this stuff on my fingers. Like sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends on how loose they are. This is the melt away. This is the remover stuff. So you just take a little bit on your fingers and you can just like lift it right off. But if they come off and there's still like there's residue on your lashes, I just did a video on this last night. I can't wait to post it. I just take one of these or like a microfiber or like a makeup eraser or whatever, and then just a boop, 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 and then just kind of like gently rub away the excess, like the residue of the glue. And then before you redo your lashes, I would just use the this is the pre-cleanse, which you can probably just use like, not an alcohol wipe, but like a makeup remover wipe or something. Just something that doesn't have oil in it, and just wipe away the oil and then redo. Cause this has oil in it. So that's going to like really like oil it up. So just make sure before you do your new lashes that you take away all the oil and stuff. But this is really good. They have a smaller bottle too, but I use this like crazy. So it's just really nice too. And then you'll see the little balls of like, it looks like pilling almost of oh, Mackenzie, the adhesive that comes off. And then it's just really easy to wipe away. But these will last you a really long time, you guys. Like they're really, really easy to use. You can change up the style. Like you can do different styles. You can mix and match. You can stack them for even more volume. So like, let's say I'm doing like an event or something, right? And I have my lashes on and I want them to be like even more intense. Like we need to go super, super intense. I can take another one. So like if I have 18s, whatever your longest one is, use one shorter than that and put it under. And when you do the bricklaying, like to stack them, you would find where the two meet and put it across the two where they meet. And then you can just start like, you know, literally bricklaying. How long do you keep them on for? These stay for 10 to 13 days is my average. And then by that time, I'm really wanting to, you can do them, you can take them off sooner than that, but I mean, if you want to, I guess. And then if you're sleeping wrong or you know, one comes off, just glue it back on, but they really don't come off. Like even I'm a face sleeper and they don't come off. Like I sleep like this. This is how I sleep and they don't come off. They do pretty good. Really good quality lashes. Okay, so that's my lashes. And then you just like do your makeup or do whatever. When I did a video recently, did you guys see it where I showed how I wash my face with the, I wash my face like regular, and then I take a Q-tip, like a black charcoal Q-tip. You can get them on Amazon, they're like $4 of a little thing of black Q-tips. And then you just take the micellar water. I just use the Garnier micellar water and just kind of go around it. It'll eliminate your eyeliner and any eyeshadow. And you can just go around like your inner corners and just really get that excess. But then up here, I just wash my face like normal, like you normally would. And then I just don't get them wet. And like one time I went tubing and the wind was in my face. And so my lashes were going like this and a couple of them like blew off. And they also were getting like splashed and wet and stuff. So they're not good for like, if you're in extreme sports, probably don't do it. And like, if you're a motorcycle rider, like probably wear the goggles instead of the glasses, because they'll do like this. They'll just start flying off. But anyways, try the lashes. I really think it's a great way to kind of complement your eyes and really frame your face really well. And they just it looks really pretty even when you're not wearing makeup, you know, even when you don't have on your mascara or whatever. And I just think it adds a really nice touch to your lashes. So comment lashes to get my discount link. And please, if you have any questions or if you need like help or whatever, they have videos on the website, but just text me. Like I'll be happy to talk to you about it and kind of tell you what works for me or whatever. But anyways, that's Melashify. So let me know if you need help or whatever, but there's the discount link. So, okay, I'm going to go on Facebook and do my makeup over there and do a little tutorial. So, come over to Facebook if you want to join me. Love you guys. Bye.